YouTube, what's happening? So I want to do a quick intro video here. Yeah, I'm in the fitness center here. The lighting's really good and couldn't see anything outside. It's too dark. So we have our project in the evenings, but don't forget, you got to get your workouts in. So I'm trying to do those in the morning. But hey, so we'll do an intro video on this new project I want to start. I've been building tiny home now for a while now, man. I went and bought a camper, a cargo trailer, and turned it into a camper. It was a really fun project. So now I want to do something on the water. I think it's gonna be a good experiment for me. I think, I mean, there is nothing square in that, but everything is round. So it's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna do everything from mechanicals, any wiring involved. I'm gonna try to film pretty much all of it. And I mean, I'm not gonna filter much. I'm not gonna filter comments. You guys say whatever you want. And it's gonna be on there. And I wanna go back old school on the propulsion. You know, I know a lot of people are doing the outboard conversions. It's cheaper. You can spend a couple $1,000 on a bracket and slap it on there. But there are some nightmares of people that have done this already within a couple years. And those transoms are only, you're talking maybe 3/4 of an inch thick, maybe 1 inch thick at best. You're not hanging 1,500 pounds worth of outboard and think that you're going to be able to beef that transom up enough to where it's not going to delaminate. So I'm just not going to do it. I've researched both ends, and I know it's believe it or not, if you're doing the work yourself, on the outdrives and the engines and everything, if you're doing it yourself, if you have the ability to do it yourself, it's about the same cost. 4-stroke, I just bought a brand new Suzuki for my Carolina skiff, and I'll show video on that. 24-foot Carolina skiff with a 200 Suzuki on it. We just towed that thing 120 miles around the bay up in Maryland, up in Washington, D.C. here. And it was rough, but it did it. I swear that boat, so the Holiday Mansion weighs about 14,000 pounds, but it had some gear in it. And my boat, the Carolina skiff, weighs another 4,500 to $5,000. So that boat, that 200 Suzuki, it is brand new. It's a 2022. But it pushed literally 20,000 pounds, 120 miles. It's an animal. I give it. The outboards are amazing now, the 4-strokes. And I love Suzuki. I'll never own another motor. I've had Mercury's, had Yamaha, Suzuki. Got to do it. So you look for an outboard, go Suzuki, my opinion. Can't ever beat a timing chain versus timing belt. So anyway, enough on that one. But so as far as hanging outboards on houseboats, I'm going to go back with the Volvo Penta. It's a 271Q. They're 270 horsepower. A company called Michigan Motors. You send them the engines and, basically like a core charge, $800 an engine. And they give you a long block back. And then I'm just going to rebuild it from there. Now the stern drives are a different story. You can spend anywhere from $3,000 to $12,000 for the new Volvo Penta. They call them the Salt Series. I'm not going to go back with anything that crazy, but it's probably going to be, total is going to be engine work, stern drives, everything, new hydraulics on the list. I'm probably looking at 25 to 30. I just spent 20,000 on one 200 Suzuki. So I would be at 40 plus another 2,000 for a bracket. So you have $50,000 worth of outboards. And yeah, you could put a couple of 150s on there, but it would take a football field to make a turn in. And pulling into a marina or pulling into a slip with it, that's like trying to push, a 30-foot boat with trolling motors. It's just no handling at all. You're moving such a small prop. You're not moving any water. So anyway, so as far as that's, going back, original design on the boat. And then the interior is gonna be totally gutted. I mean, I'm gutting it down to the fiberglass, taking everything out. Gonna redesign the floor plan. The bathroom is coming out. There was an option on those boats, I guess, to have a second head down when you go. I'll show you when you go down the steps. So I'm just gonna make that into like the main bathroom, you know, and that's going to be, you know, I'm going to get rid of the bathroom upstairs and just kind of have like go with the open floor plan. And then I'll share with you guys where I'm buying everything, you know, where, you know, if it's IKEA stuff or if, you know, I don't know what we're going to do. So, but I'm going to go step by step, you know, from beginning to end. I invested in a good camera. I'm still trying to get that thing worked out. You know, still trying to figure out how to use it. But also be throwing some crab and stuff. I crab on the weekends too. I really don't want to give that up too much, but I'm figuring this is going to take damn near a year. I'm hoping to have the boat back in the water though within about hopefully 3 months. I would like to have it back in the water, maybe 4, maybe by the fall. I like to have it back in because I could put over by my slip and do the interior work, you know, while it's on the water. You know, just, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be easier. I could back my truck up right next to it right now. I mean, with the boat sitting up on the land, I'll show you. I mean, the floor is damn near 9 feet in the air. It's gonna be a pain in the butt getting stuff up there. So it's just way up off the ground. So anyway, yeah, I just want to do a quick intro video here, man. I hope I get, I know that my people on Holiday Mansion Facebook page, gosh, I mean, there's so many good ideas on there. You guys are really good. You people definitely know your Holiday Mansions. I know that. I tell you, I've seen lots of blueprints and stuff. I mean, just very useful things that I've already stolen off of their ideas. So anyway, hey guys, man, I look forward to spending this journey, and I hope you guys will, you know, spread the love around, and, you know, anybody that likes handyman type stuff but doesn't want to, you know, I mean, anyone can do this stuff. I want to show you that now, you know, I do where I had to have a lot of tools, I have a lot of stuff, but it's definitely something that you can do. I mean, it's not, you know, I'm not a marine engine tech or anything like that, you know, and I'm not an engine mechanic, you know, but I think with YouTube and with the internet, oh, we're going to figure it out. I mean, you know, the first thing is going to be getting a big gantry up there to get those engines out. So, you know, that's first. And then, you know, so engines, we get propulsion underway. We're going to get I would like to get the original helm working on the boat. You know, a lot of the stuff, and it looks like you can buy all of the parts, you know, the gauges and everything. You can rebuy all those parts. And the ignition switches are working. I mean, you can hear the starter engaging, so it's both, even on both. So that's a good sign, so that the wiring is not too rough a shape. Any wiring that does need to be replaced, we're just gonna tear it out and redo it. Holiday Mansion put in a really nice 4-inch piece of PVC pipe that runs the entire length of the boat, that all the wires are in. And I've actually, the original owner, he still has the wiring diagrams for the boat. It has the blueprints for it, which is huge. You know, it has all the color coded and what they do. If you have that, man, that's going to really save you a lot of time. But still, we're going to run into some snags. But so I get this journey underway. You know, so I'll be back this afternoon. We're going to do the quick walk around of where it's at now, and you know how, you know, the logistics on how we're going to get the engines out, and how, to what extent. I mean, we're literally going to have to just demo both drives. They're shot. You know, they're, like I said, so they're just going to be trash. So I don't know whether the best route to try to find a couple of used ones and take them up to, I found a place in Ceciltown, Baltimore, that is a dealer, and if I bring them decent ones, they will refurbish them up to factory specs and everything for about $2,500 to $3,000 each. So that wouldn't be too bad. I mean, but if you went with brand new ones, you're probably looking at 5 to 7. So, but anyway, we'll get it figured out. So yeah, man, looking excited to be on this journey with you guys, and you know, let's do this, man. See how it goes. See ya.